What's up, y'all? So I'm wondering who is still editing video, right? Like, are you still filming? I mean, are you still filming stuff and dropping it in timelines, and then getting on with like the editing and copy? I mean, you must be chopping and cutting and all the other things, because I watch a lot of people, and it really seems like you can't like get through a sentence without having a cut. I mean, like, how many videos have you made? How long you been doing this? Probably a pretty long while. Long enough to where it shouldn't, I mean, you should be able to get a sentence or two out, right? And yeah, this could be really annoying, this gimbal thing. But so here's my advice to you. If you want to get out of editing everything that you're doing, just go to more of a live stream type mindset. Get a program like OBS or Meld or one of the others, and just get your content to where you're just, it's all one take. So behind me here, you can see this is a camera. It's on a slider. You got a camera here. My secondary camera, which is right here, is actually on a tripod right down here because I'm shooting the screen for some stuff. And so even with just two cameras, you can hook that up to a program like OBS. And you can also get like little controllers, tactile hardware controllers you can put in front of you that will change between the cameras, that will let you adjust the volume of your microphone, whatever you're speaking into. So with these three things, or, and also the level of like a music source, if you've got like some background music happening. And so with these things, you can set up OBS and just pretty much do a live edit. Shoot your thing as if it's like a TV show, a live program. And so then you can do camera changes. So in my case, I have an Elgato Stream Deck on the deck and then on the desk, and then also a foot one, like a foot pedal one. It has 3 buttons on it. And so that lets me do my camera moves and switch the stuff in real time as I'm doing the program. And even and you get camera switches, and it's like you've got camera operators and a production studio with a director. Can't go to camera A, go to camera B, but only that's my foot, right? And then of course it shoots direct to disc. You don't have to fool with like memory cards and all this shit. And of course, no, you don't edit. If you've done a good job, if you've spoken clearly, if you hadn't had too many ums and ers and ands and all these kind of things that we crutch onto, then you'll be able to put that video into the timeline, put a front cap and an end cap on it, and you're done, right? That's what I've been doing with my videos for years, and maybe in my case, it was just because I edit videos in my day job, and I don't want to really do that for fun. And the content that I generally produce is somewhat instructional, so a lot of times, or experiential, and it just doesn't lead itself, like it works well in a long form, unedited format or short form. And so I really highly recommend that, like give it a try. Furthermore, like, I don't know if we can see it. Let me back up a little bit without bumping into everything. But on the top of that speaker behind me, we have an Elgato prompter, the teleprompter. So that thing can sit on the camera that you see right in front of that square LED on the wall. That prompter this thing can sit right on the front lens of this camera. So then I can put notes, I can put bullet points, I can put whatever I want up on that prompter, and just read it. If I'm really struggling to get my point across in a thing, which happens, we all have our days, then I'll just put my main points up on the prompter and set that prompter up on the camera lens and start whatever I'm doing. And if I need to read the stuff on the prompter, I can. If there's so much of it that I need to scroll it, off the screen, like get more stuff on the screen, I have that connected to my Stream Deck pedal, so that'll move that prompter for me. Keeping, again, the whole thing hands-free and like a production environment. So if you're still editing videos, I challenge you, stop editing. Plus, now is not the time. What are like all the like, you should be doing this if you want to do good at YouTube, like all those videos that show up in your feed right now, they're all saying do this, do a talking head, unedited, whatever thing. And that's kind of what people are into, like at the moment. They're tired of the overly edited things, or something like that. I don't know, but all I know is that, well, that's interesting because in my case, I've never edited the videos, so this should be easy and fun for me to get on this bandwagon, right? But so yeah, give it a try, and I'll tell you one more thing. If you do get into doing that, and if you're wondering why I have this earplug in, it's because I have like tinnitus. You know, probably a lot of us audio people do. And look at this gimbal. It just like, it wants to go that way. It will not go that way. These are the challenges that we face around here. But yeah, with congestion and stuff, it makes the tinnitus go really loud. And I often use an earplug. You can abate some of the tinnitus effects, I think, personally for me, by keeping noise out of the ear while it's kind of going in that way, if that makes any sense. But in any event, back to the point, as my gimbal goes crazy and my earplug sticks out, give it a try with, you know, doing like the one take shot, this type of video, run it through OBS. And once you get comfortable with that, you may as well just start live streaming. Hop on Twitch, hop on Kick, start your stream, get things going, you know, like what am I gonna live stream? Anything. You can live stream literally anything, and it's a blast. You meet new people from all over the world, and you can monetize your stream. You know, if you really get into it and want to have some success, you can. But that's about probably as much as I want to say about why are you still editing your videos. You know, it's kind of a silly topic, but you know, all the same, it's kind of fun. Give it a shot. The stuff's all free. If you've got 2 cameras, you can produce a live show. Get after it. Cheers.